Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about auteurs and how my chosen director fits into the spectrum of being an auteur. An auteur is a director who puts strong, distinctive style into their work that gives the film a consistent theme that can link to them and their way of filmmaking. This is also called auteurism. You can identify these types of directors in a few ways. 1, if they cameo in their films. 2, if they use certain colours. And 3, if they work with certain actors a lot. Auteurism originated in the French film criticism of the late 1940s as a value system that derives from the film criticism approach of Andrew Bazin and Alexander Ostrach, dubbed auteur theory by the American critic Andrew Sarris. American cinema was in a phase of transition in the 1950s, with the opportunity for new creative voices to emerge on an independent film scene and give rise to authorship of films. In this video, I am going to examine why I think Stanley Kubrick is an important auteur of the 20th century. Kubrick was born on the 26th of July 1928 in Manhattan and made his first film in 1953 called Fear and Desire. He not only qualified as an auteur as described by Andrew Sarris in the 1960s, but he was an innovative technician and a unique storyteller. Kubrick's personal claim as an auteur was seen in his meticulous design for all of his productions, being involved in every process including writing, shooting and editing. This will give him full control over the vision that he saw for each film. His use of close-ups, moving camera cinematography, large absorbing sets, and the Khrushchev effect editing will give him a visual style that would make him recognizable to anyone who saw his films. These techniques can be easily picked out in his films like The Shining, 2001: Space Odyssey, Full Metal Jacket, and A Clockwork Orange. In the bat scene from The Shining, we slowly see Jack going insane in the large hotel. This also feels like it's trying to drive the viewer insane due to the overwhelming size of the hotel and how isolated the three characters are. This fact can be found in Kubrick's other work like 2001: Space Odyssey, where we can see the exterior of the space station drifting through space, and when Dave threatened to get in through back, he is assured by Hal that it'd be difficult without his space helmet. This reminds the audience that he is totally powerless in space. Kubrick also uses an 18mm lens in his films to make the facial features of the characters look distorted and strange, since the 18mm lens is made for elongating rooms. This is also used to cause unease and uncomfortability for the viewer, enhancing the film's goal. These techniques can be found in The Shining, A Clockwork Orange, and 2001: Space Odyssey. For example, in A Clockwork Orange, Alex leads a small gang of teenage criminals through the enlarged streets, robbing and beating men and women. The 18mm lens is used here to distort the main characters, so then they're seen as abnormal to the audience and makes the audience feel uncomfortable, while keeping the victims in the centre of the frame, not distorted, so the viewer sees them as normal.